Good afternoon. Well, it's 1 o'clock in the morning. It's 1:02 p.m. I'm off again today, so yeah. The boss gave me 4 days straight off. He gave me Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off. I work Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. I'm really pissed because I need the hours. That means my next paycheck won't be that good either. He keeps cutting my hours. I don't know what's going on here. He knows I'm eating food. Well, you guys did my video yesterday that I made. Hope you know what I made yesterday. I made a listening series. I also made a quick 30-minute video in my bathroom. Talk about Sky Source, all that stuff for Zanus. Yeah, that's my last video this year. Stay tuned for next year. I'll make another video in the early New Year's. Yeah. Talk about Sky Source Entertainment. Really next year I'll talk about that. And the Bible too, and I might even talk about the Matrix deal. I can do a video on my board about that one. As if I choose to do the Matrix, my deal for Warner Bros. Is $2 billion for the rights to make the sequel songs, which is a good deal. I'm overpaying them. As realistically speaking, I should pay maybe $300 million, $250 million for the rights, but I'm willing to give Warner Bros. $2 billion because I'm a generous guy, obviously. And because the brand is in my hands, the Matrix brand becomes worth more. That's why I'm paying them $2 billion. Because I know I'm going to make a lot of money off the merch and movie and game for the Matrix. If I do the Matrix, I'm sorry. Chances are I might not do it. I'm probably not just doing the Grayscape with Keanu Reeves. Because I know VJ wants to do that romance story with me. Ivan, I want to do that rating movie with you. Yeah, me too. I might regret doing the Matrix if I do the Matrix. You won't get the romance story with VJ. But me and VJ are going to be lovers in the movies. I'm sorry. Yeah. I think something better than Twilight for the romance story. Yeah, man. A romance story with VJ. Beautiful music too. Yeah. Yeah. But Very Unique is way down the road. The Grayscape is way down the road. Where Zanus is not too far away. I'll probably be starting Sky Source in maybe 2029, 2030. It's 7 years from now. I'm starting Sky Source, yeah. Because my book's already done. I just have to go over Volume 3. Go over Volume 3 one more time. Most of Volume 3 one more. I already went through the rest of the book. Go over Volume 3 one more time. And then once I save the money, the $2,000, I hire a proofreader. They proofread for me. Get it copyrighted, and it's ready to do some movie. So I'll let the gatekeepers know in like 4 years from now. 2027 around, I'll let them know. Yeah. enjoy myself in the next 3 years. Yeah. My secret girlfriend, riding my bike, my motorcycle, have a good time before I help it drive somewhere. Will you be crushed? I'll be crushed, but at the same time, I'll be a bit happy because I know once I get this over with, I'm gonna be king. But I know I have to go through death, and that thought could really get to you. It can crush you. It can crush your soul, man, knowing that you're gonna die, man. It's a fucking horrific thought. That's why, as a part of me, that's time to run off. To be honest, but if I do, then Victoria Justice will be crushed, obviously, and she'll cry me every night forever. She's crazy, obviously. Yeah, she'll annoy my sleep. Alright, if you don't die for you, you're never gonna have a peaceful sleep, obviously. But I told you I can. I know ways to get through sleeping. You listen to music. I get sleeping pills, and I pass on my bed like I ignore her cry. Well, she'll be a crazy psychotic woman, Victoria Justice, if I piece it out. The others, I'm saying, I should be crushed. Seeing hell and being in Hollywood, even if they open the door for her and they made her an ace actor, she'd still be miserable because she's not free. She's a dirty slave in Hollywood. She wants her freedom too, man. She doesn't want to be a dirty slave. And see hell, yeah. Yeah. Some Sarah? Yeah, so it's very important. I'm talking to you actors, obviously. Like when the secretaries give the agents a call, obviously, I'm gonna tell the secretaries, look, man, make sure you tell the agents of the actors to bring their sin up. I know you guys are excited, obviously, to be a part of this movie. Obviously, Spurs a crazy whole life wasn't me, and the fame and living the life. You have to bring your sin number with you, obviously. If you don't bring your sin number, I can't pay you. By law, you have to have a sin number to get paid. I'm saying, huh? You have a SIN number. I have a SIN number, but I lost my SIN number card. And when you lose your SIN number card, you can't get a new one. SIN number card, you can't. SIN number card, you can't what? You can't get a card. But I have the number. I still have the numbers. I have the number. In my tax returns, the number is there. So I have to make sure I save my SIN number on my Hotmail once I get my first check, because you can't get paid if you don't have a SIN number. By law, you have to have a SIN number. I'm sorry. Bring your SIN number and bring your direct deposit bank balance. I'm not paying you check. I'm paying you direct deposit for the movie. Everyone gets paid direct deposit. But the money gets wired into your account, right? Yeah. That's how it works. Sarah? The actors are signing two contracts. One for the movie, one for the game. Unless they don't want to be in the game, then I have to. If they don't want to be in the game, I have to have another character in the game. Obviously. So who will play in the game? Okay, me, Tactius the First, Papari, Acetonius, Cassius, uh, Sirius, Joe, Cornelius, and Eli, or maybe not Eli because he's old. Whereas the woman characters are in the game as CPU characters. They're in the cutscenes. They're in the game as CPU characters, but you don't play as them. Because they're a woman. The woman characters you don't play as. They don't fight in the book. Is there? But they're in the game as CPU characters. Hence why the woman characters, I'm not paying them as much. Victoria Justice has to do her voice work too, but she's the money off the merch is her money off the merch is the money that I'm making, obviously. So her obviously, where you're gonna sell your games, I don't know. I might sell it maybe on online, or just do a deal on Amazon too. But they take 28, I guess 70%. They sell on Amazon if you want. That's why Amazon's gonna be hard at work doing a lot of work. But they have to do, yeah. I mean, photographers and them have to take pictures for the games too. Don't forget that. I forgot about that. Yeah, a lot of work, man. You have to take pictures for the cover for the game too. Yeah, man. I'll sell the game on the Xbox Xbox 5 and PS6. I'll sell because by then there'll be Xbox 5 and PS6. I'll sell an Xbox 5 and PS6, obviously. The game. Looking at an amazing game. Beautiful game, man. Will Xanax be the best game ever made? I think it will, yeah. I think it'll even top Grand Theft Auto, and like Last of Us. Because you're playing as me, man. So, Sarah. Yeah, I think it'll be just as good, or it might even top it. And the Great Escape game might be the best game ever made. Might be the Great Escape, yeah. Or The Matrix. Looking at an amazing game for that. I'm going to tell them, guys, man, make this long. How long? Make it at least like a 20 hour game. I want you to really tell this story. You can add a lot of things in the game that are not in the movie. Like missions, that kind of stuff. As all games do that, obviously. All games add a bunch of stuff that's not in the movie. Sarah? Like Revenge of the Sith, the game that came out, does right. Remember that, guys? Yeah. I beat that game, Revenge of the Sith. You beat it? Yeah, I played it. I remember playing it back when I was like 15, when I was like 13 years old, grade 8. I remember we rented the game and we beat it. We played the game, obviously. It was a good game, obviously. It's dated now, but it was a really good game. You also have one-on-ones. That was pretty sick. I like playing as Anakin. You'll never beat me. Heard that? Master, you'll never beat me. I don't do the impression now well as Neo 2's right, yeah. Yeah. Do it. Yeah, that's why I mean. That's why we just excited, obviously, to live the life of me. And she cried because she's just been my baby and she wants to be. She's meant to be with me, obviously. I don't want to miss out on life, man. Even I told you, even though Victoria Justice is rich, she's not a billionaire, man. She probably only has like $2 million in her bank. As you can live a great life with that, but not the billionaire life, whereby you're not living the incredible life. I'm gonna be living the incredible life of VJ, guys. Like Incredibles, yeah. I'll show you the clip again. See, that's what Thomas McConnell will be. The jet, the $350 super advanced condo, everything's a $7 million yacht. Everything's high tech, man. Unheard of budget for the movie, yeah. That's why the Hollywood actors are gonna beg, obviously. They're going to beg, yeah. So even guys like Keanu Reeves will beg, man. He's big. He's a big actor. He's one of the biggest actors in Hollywood. He's big, man, and even he will beg. I want to be in that romance story. I'm like, yeah, man, you're not good for the fucking movie. I don't care about those actors, man. I want to be in that romance story, man. I'm like, guys, I saved you for this movie, man. Like, is that not enough? No, I don't want to work in fucking Hollywood. I want to work for you, man, for the rest of my life. They had a blast. I'm saying, yeah. Ben Affleck will beg too. Ivan, man, like, do you have any like other open jobs for your movie, man? Like, I want to be in that next movie, Ivan. That's why he's praying I do The Matrix, obviously, Ben Affleck. Whereas Keanu and Scarlett are praying I do The Great Escape, because they're all selfish. I want to work with me, obviously, the rest of their life. Because I pay them more money than what they make in Hollywood. And I gave them their freedom, and my company's burned in Hollywood, like Incredibles, guys. Unheard of office, part of my $3 million condo, part of my $7 million yacht. Going on a world tour, that's crazy in Hollywood if I go on a world tour. And for the world tour, I'm paying the actors too. They're making a shitload of money, man. They're gonna make their 200, 250K, 300K in speaking fees. That's a lot of fucking money. Hollywood doesn't do that. Yeah, man. And the more fans of the event, the more money they make. So if they have a venue where they have 50,000 people in a stadium, obviously. Some of my events, if I go world touring, will be in a building. Some might be in stadiums. They might rent out an NFL stadium for my world tour, or a baseball stadium for my world tour. Yeah, and there's 30, 40,000 fans there. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, man. We're taking most of the money. We're gonna make a few $1 million off the speaking fees, but the actors are making like 10% of what I make. 300K, 250K. Speaking fee is a lot of money. But you have to work this out with your agent. The agent will ask me, Ivan, are you gonna go world touring? I might go world touring. Yeah, if you make money off that, I want a piece of that too because the agents are greedy. Yeah, I want 10% of the actors' earnings. And if the actors are pissed off, sorry, there's nothing I can do about it. The agent takes 10% of what you make, man. I can't control that. Obviously, Samsara. I can't control that. I can't control that, Samsara. I can't control that. I can't control that. I can't control that, Samsara. Yeah. Who do you think you're gonna hire as your script developers? I don't know, man. Somebody knows I'm gonna go with John Favreau Filoni, but I might choose if James Gunn's available. I might choose him, man. I might maybe choose him and maybe John Favreau. Maybe have both those guys instead of Dave Filoni. But Dave Filoni's cheaper. But somebody tells me I'm gonna click the duo with John Favreau and Dave Filoni. I think I'll click better than James Gunn and John Favreau. I think James Gunn might maybe click better with Peter Safran. Right? You can grab those two from DC if you want, if they're available. Because DC, if the DC brand is successful, which I think it will be, because you got James Gunn, right? David Zaslav will extend their contracts, and there might not be an opt-out agreement in the contract. Opt-out agreement means you're open to getting you can get another job while you're signed with this company. You can leave the company and have an opt-out agreement. I don't think David Zaslav will give him an opt-out agreement. I think he'll be locked on. And if he is, I can't hire him. Obviously, DC. He'll be pissed off. Oh man, I'd rather work for Eyes than work for Hollywood. Yeah, but he still has a good job in DC, right? Yeah, my company will be better in Hollywood, though. I told you, it'll be better than Warner Bros. Yeah, because these Hollywood companies, they don't have the kind of money I have lying around in the bank. They have to take loans, man. The Hollywood companies are rich, but a lot of the companies in Hollywood are in debt. They have big debt to pay. And most of the time, when they fund big budget movies, they take loans from the bank. They don't have that money lying around the bank. Whereas I don't have to take any loans. I have the money in cash in the bank, and I can fund my movies with my own cash. So, sorry. Zayas, I can fund my own cash. Even if I make five point, let's say 5.5 billion, I still have enough money to fund the movie. Obviously, I mean, how much money do you need to have take a loan? If I made, let's say, 2 billion off the book, then I have no choice but to take a loan from the bank. All my money will be gone. But I won't make 2 billion. I'll make at least 5.5. But if I made 2 billion off the book, still show the money. Me and VJ would have no choice but to take a loan from the bank, and I'll be a bit stressed out. But I know I can pay them back because I have the keys. The $1.2 billion I can easily pay the bank back. The bank will even offer to give me a VJ loan. I'm more than happy to give you a loan because they know we're rich and we have the keys. The bank knows me and have the keys. I'm more than happy to give you a loan for the game and movie. I'm like, no, I don't want to take a loan. I don't want to be stressed out paying all this money back. It's not stressing because I have the keys. It's not a problem. Easy to pay them back, but I'm like, guys, no, I'll fund it with my George. You can just take the loan. I'm like, George, no, I want to fund it with my own cash. I can afford it. So, Sarah, even if I make 5.5 billion, I can afford it. I just have to be more careful. Because for the penthouse rooftop condo on top of the roof, that's unheard of, man. Has anyone ever heard of a condo on top of the roof? That's fucking cool. Yeah, that's cool, man. Yeah, that's my dream home. Ever since I saw Blade, I always wanted to have a condo on top of the roof. My condo was built on top of the roof, man. That's very complex. And the way I enter is through the garage. And I want my condo downtown, like in the heart of downtown. That's fucking cool. At nighttime, you overlook the whole city. That's fucking cool, obviously. And if not, if I can't find a building downtown, I'll find a building outside downtown to build on top of the roof. And if I can't find any roof to build on top, which I will, I'll just build it on land. But I want it on top of the roof, man. That's what I'm saying. And the entrance of the condo is through the garage. You have this garage door that opens, like Incredibles. You go inside, you have the nice exterior, and you have these escalators, you have the elevator. The elevator takes me up to the top floor, and that takes us to our condo. That's something advanced. That's why you need architects. That's very complex. It's very advanced, obviously. Looking at a lot of renovations going on in that building. That's why I pay the owner or the government of the building. If it's city owned, pay the city a good $7 million to build on top of the roof. I accept your deal, obviously. Because some buildings are privately owned, some are government owned, right? So if it's government owned, you have to contact the city, and you offer them, hey, I'll give you $7 million if you allow me to build a condo on top of the roof. Yeah, Ivan, that's a good deal. Yeah, you pay the city, obviously. If it's government owned or if it's privately owned, you have to contact the owner of the building. Yeah, so 350. I can do the math here. How much money will it cost me for all that stuff? Okay, 350 plus 200 plus 70 plus, I don't know, let's say 330 for the jet, plus, I don't know, 80 million for the jet, plus 120 plus 460. Yeah, me and Vijay are spending about 1.5 billion bucks. So we still have what? If I make 5.5 billion, we still have 4 billion in our bank. See, we still have enough money. Sorry? No, that math is wrong. That's wrong. That's wrong. 1.2 billion plus 460 million is like 1.6 billion, right? Averaging it out. Plus 350, that's 1.9 billion. Yeah, my math calculator was off, guys. Yep. Yeah, 1.2 billion plus 460 million is about it's about 1.6 billion, right? Averaging it out, right? My math is right. 1.6 like 5 billion. I'll just say 1.6 billion. I'll round it out. Then plus the 350 million condo, that's 1.9 billion. 300 million jet, that's like 2.2 billion. 70 million yacht, that's like almost 1.3 billion. 2.3 billion, sorry. And 200 for the property, that's like 2.5 billion. Yeah. Yeah, me and Vijay are spending like $2.5 billion on money, man. It's a lot of money. It's a good investment though, we're making money back. Yeah, so me and Vijay will have like 3 billion, not 4, 3 billion in our bank. Obviously, which is still a shitload of money, obviously. But if I make $5.5 million. That's what George did. Ivan, like, how much did you spend on your money so far? I don't know, like 2.5. He's like, Ivan, be careful. You're blowing a shitload of your money, man. You blew like almost like what? You blew almost half of your money, Ivan. Be careful. Yeah, George. This is just for this. Everything after this is all pocket changes. I'm thinking about the future. I'm investing my money in my company, obviously. And I'll make my money back. All right, you're making money back. Yeah, I'll make my money back, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're looking at 2.5 billion in costs around there, right? Yeah, my math is right. All those costs, yeah. That's why I'm not paying Peter anymore than 85 because a lot of my I already spent a good chunk of my money. Once more, I'm like, no, man, like this is enough. I'm not paying any more than this. So, Sarah? Yeah. You just want to tell me, Ivan, we can cut costs. If we make the movie for 500 million, I'm like, no. The movie won't be as good as you make for 500 million. You have to make for 1.2 million. I don't be doing. So, Sarah? And do you really want to get a shittier jet? No, we can afford it. Get a $300 million jet. One of the best jets in the world, I'll get. The $300 million jet's good enough. I'll get that one. I'm not gonna get a $400 million one. No, I'll get like a $300 million one, a cheaper maybe $70 million jet, and I'll put 200 million towards a studio lot property. That's enough. If I make 5 to 9, if I make more, I put more towards the project, as I mentioned earlier in my video. See, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was calculating it wrong on my calculator. Yeah, I'm sorry. Next week I'm gonna get a coffee. Yeah, 'cause people might ask me, Ivan, how much money did you spend on all this? I'm like $2.5 million of my money, man. $2.5 million of your money, yeah. 300 million for the jet, 70 million for the yacht. It's like 400 million. 350 million for the condo. That's like 750 million. The $1 million for the movie. Yeah, that's already 1.9 billion. 300 million for the jet. That's already like 2.3 billion. Yeah, I'm spending like 2 point the game, like 2.5 billion bucks of my money, man. It's a lot of money. But I know what I'm doing. This is a good investment. I know if I make the movie for $1.2 million, it's worth it. I'm gonna get an amazing movie. I'll make my money back off the movie. I know I'm gonna get an amazing game. I can easily be cheap and make the game for $100 million. The game won't be as good. If you want an unheard of game, you gotta pour like hundreds of millions dollars towards it. $460 million towards a game, and you get an amazing game. You can afford to pay your crewmen good money. Like the supervisors are get like 65,000. The no the assistant guys you pay them like 65,000, and the producers them you pay them a couple hundred grand, 400, 500K to produce for your movie. The rapper gets a $640,000 contract for the movie, obviously, to do the walkthrough. I'm sorry. That's why I hope I make more. I hope I make at least 9 or 8 or 7. $5 million is a shitload of money, but if I blow $2.5 million of my money, I have like 3 billion left, 2.9 billion left. Still a shitload of money, but I have to be careful. George's like, Ivan, don't spend any more money on big stuff anymore, man. You blew a good chunk of your money. I know, George. Everything else is all pocket change. The getting the cars, all that stuff is chump change. Whereas this is the big cost. I'm saying, yeah. Now, Ivan, be careful. Like, don't forget, like, this is the only money you have. You and your wife have access to, right? The doors are so locked on you around the world. The game was only such a money. This is the only money you have, Ivan. Be careful. Yeah, I know, George. I know. I'm fine. This is an investment, Samsara. It's a good investment, obviously. Samsara? Yeah. That's why you have to be careful with your cap for the movie. I have a $410 million cap for budgets for the salaries. Like you have to be careful for the cap policy. Hence why you have to be strict with the actors. If they want more, you got to be strict and say, no, guys, like I already spent like a good chunk of my money on this project. I'm not taking. I don't want to take out any more money for to pay pay you guys more money. No, man. I only have a 4 10 cap. What I'm offering you is enough. So I'm saying. So their agents might try to get more. I'm like, no, man. I need to create room to play the crewman too. The 150K. This is enough. So I'm saying. Yeah. The crewmen have families for you too, man. They need to get paid too. It's not just about you guys. You're the stars, obviously. That's why you're getting paid more, but you have to think about the crewmen too. It's not just about you guys. You can't be greedy. Is that? So you only take a loan if I made like under I made under $3 billion. I would take a loan for all that. I'll take a loan for the game and the movie if I made under $3 billion, which I won't. I'm gonna make more than that. Looking at the whole, there's people who are buying it. I'll make at least my 5 billion plus, 5.5 billion around there plus to 9 billion, or the rarity I might make 15 to 20. I don't know. Obviously, hence why if I make like $5.5 million in my book, I'm not giving Peter more than $45 the royalties. As I invested, Peter, I invested $2.5 million in all this. I'm not going to give you like a $850 million early. You're fucking greedy, man. $45 is enough. That's what the 3 I. This is what I made for the rings. Yes, this is double, almost double you made for the rings. Double what you made for the rings. Yeah, more than double what you made for the rings. Because I'm paying you 100 million for your base too, right? You only made 10 for the rings. Yeah, it's a good deal. Yeah, I mean, a $750 deal is good for me. That's a massive contract for me. Yes, it's a good deal for you. Same goes for Mel. $230 is enough for the royalties, and your 56 million base is enough. Because your base, Peter, I'm paying out of my pocket, man. So you have the 2 I don't know, like 5 billion going towards all that stuff, my personal stuff and business stuff. You also have the money I have to pay Peter. I have to take it out of my pocket. As I blew a lot of my money, hence why I'm not going hard at $85 million for the base for Peter. I'm not going hard at $56 million for the base for Mel. I'm not going hard at $2 million for the base for Mel, and $425 for the royalties for Peter, or the royalties for Mel. So that's my comment.